in the history of man, he's pitched against a rapidly advancing technology, automation and robotics. Would it be an exaggeration to say that man is now competing to retain his relevance in the workplace?
I don't know. You definitely, you hear about this in the World Economic Forum and Charles Schwab saying the fourth industrial revolution absolutely changing the face of work and working life, for the future. And I get that. And but I think we still retain control. I still think, we're looking at some of the issues there with automation, with AI and driverless cars, etc. I think ultimately we evolve with the time too. And what we don't know, Teresa, what happens is the unknown consequences of all of this. So we find, for instance, that as we move towards automation and something, there's a need for a particular skill or a particular material or a particular innovation that drives a whole other industry around it that we didn't see, didn't know it was coming.
So the jobs of the future aren't born yet.
Exactly. Now, what I definitely can see, and I think this is probably quite factual, is the world of work has always changed and we have always adapted. That is absolutely true. My contention would be, though, that particularly with digital and the exponential rise of technology, not just linear rise of technology, we're probably facing a faster rate of change and more frequency of change and disruption than certainly we have been used to in the 20th century. Sure. So as human beings and as institutions, we're struggling more to keep up than we would have had perhaps in previous cycles of other change.
Sure.
So hence my sort of contention that it is different from that respect, in that the adaptive qualities that we've always shown, but we've shown them more as reactive, responsive qualities, that we now need to bring those adaptive qualities to the front of our mind, to be more conscious and deliberate about what's going on, rather than just rely on our natural talent to respond.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's, for me, if we applied that sort of idea of that strategic agility, if you like, rather than reactive agility,
excellent,
and we applied that to education, we applied that to politics, we applied that to the social fabric that we have in terms of your unions and departments, etc. That I think we're in good shape to keep that control rather than let the machines take over.
It's about getting the right people with the right mindset in the right
at the right time.
Yeah, absolutely.